Lab 5, Supervised Classification. There are a few contents in Lab 5. What is supervised classification? Today's objective, how to do, homework and questions. Supervised classification is a method that classifies the pixels in an image using the spectral signatures obtained from training samples into classes. This method has the intervention of the analyst, which collects the training samples based on his or her knowledge about the location. These training samples are used to train the image classification software to identify or classify the features on the Earth's surface. Each training sample represents only one feature on the Earth's surface. In supervised classification, you select representative samples for each land cover class. The software then uses these training sites and applies them to the entire image. There are three basic steps for supervised classification. The first one is select training areas or pixel gray value signature. The second one is generate land cover signatures based on training areas. The third one is classify the image. In order to assign all the pixels into classes, two types of decision rules are used. The first one is non-parametric rules. The second one is parametric rules. There are two techniques can be applied using non-parametric rules. There is parallel pipe and feature space. The second type of decision rules is parametric rule, which consists of 5 techniques: minimum distance, Mahalanobis distance, maximum likelihood, spectral angle mapper, and spectral correlation mapper. The objectives of Lab 5 is to classify the image into 5 land cover categories using supervised classification technique. At the end of this laboratory session, the students should be able to understand and perform supervised classification on 2 different images. Students should be able to, part 1, collect training samples, part 2, perform supervised classification. You will perform the supervised classification on 2 different years of satellite image. Kindly use the subset image of previous lab. There are 3 general steps involved. The first one is perform supervised classification for both subset image. The second one is land use type, water bodies, forest, vegetation, urban and base soil. Provide the results from the classification process and calculate the area for each of land use type. Let's do it.